Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today, I've got my second GameStop PSA order. I placed this order on December 11th and the day I am filming this is March the 15th. So in about 3 months, you should expect to get your cards back. I submitted them. I didn't get any updates for a couple months. Then they went from research and ID to shipping. There was no grading showing on the order, so just went from one step, skipped one to another. So, if you got your cards sitting there for a while, have some patience. Again, this took about 2 months before I got any activity on this order. They did let me know that I did a very good job. Of course, for them, very good job means a lot of cards higher than an 8. For me, a very good job would be everything 9s and 10s, but, hey. They did say that there were 3 cards that did not get 8s, which is always disappointing, but I've got these right here. I don't know what the grades are. Probably 7s, but I'll just show these first, just to get them out of the way. This was a purple Bobby Witt. Again, maybe there's corner wear, maybe it's off-centered. Not too sure, but this snagged a 6. Oh, that usually implies damage of some kind. I don't know. I don't know what the damage would be. But a 6 usually means, a corner's messed up. See, there's like a crease that I missed. Or maybe the grader was just having a bad day. I don't know, but I'll get maybe right around there by the Topps Chrome logo. Yep, sure enough. I'm going to say that was not me, though. Yeah, that's what it was. You can see there's a ding right there. I feel like that's something I would 100% have noticed before submitting. I didn't think it was going to get a 10 because you can see it's heavily off-centered. But yeah, I would have thought well, at least a 9. Wow, that little ding right there, that's a bummer. Again, pretty certain that wasn't me. But, whatever. It's not an overly valuable card. This is a John Mateer auto that got a 7. Okay, that's not it. So there's something. Don't know. Again, a 7 probably means there's an impression, a dent somewhere on the back. I'm not going to bore you guys looking these over too much. I'll look them over on my own time. But a 7, so these two I'll probably just try and crack open. And then this Brandon Miller, I don't do a lot of basketball, so when I don't get good grades on basketball, oh yeah, you can see the corner right there, right off the bat. It's probably a 6. Yeah. Again, I'm pretty certain I would have noticed that. You can see it dancing in the light. You can see how it's not perfectly yellow in the corner. That's because that's a bent. It's bouncing off the light differently. There you go, see? That's a shame. But again, I feel like that's something I would have noticed. So, who knows? But we'll just pretend those don't exist. Let's get on to the meat and potatoes. Let's take a look at our first batch. So I did submit 2 John Mateer autos. That first one you saw was not very good. And everything else from here on out is going to be an 8, 9, or 10. So let's just put this on the side so we don't see anything. John Mateer, this is just a base auto, I think. Oh, no, it's not an auto at all. Okay, I think I have 2 autos, so I think there's another Mateer auto in here somewhere. PSA 9, he's coming back for his senior year. That's a nice card. PSA 9's cool. Cool, that's nice, I like it. Noah Schultz, I don't know who this guy is, but I did submit his card to get graded. So my guess is, I think this is a snack pack. If I had to guess, or it's low numbered, it's snack pack, PSA 10, Noah Schultz Peanuts. Very nice, very nice. We'll put that in my little 10 stack. This Hunter Brown, if you remember, I pulled this just in a hobby box. This is, I think, numbered to 10. It's like an acetate see-through card. I think it's a cool card. Hopefully it got a 10, but it's just such a cool card. And Hunter Brown's a good pitcher. I just wanted to get it graded. Came back a 9. That's fine. That's fine. It's just a cool card. That's a nice card. Next up is going to be a Steph Curry. This is numbered. I bought this and I got this in a random pack opening video. So it's at Steph Curry. It's numbered. I don't have any Steph Curry in my collection, and now I've got one. PSA 9, okay, on the foil board. All right, John Mateer. This could be another numbered card. I'm not sure. How many John Mateers do I own? I don't know. Let's find out. Another 9. This one's out of 50. Sapphire. Out of 50. PSA 9. All right. No 8s. That's fine. Cole Carrig. This is Pro Debut. Topps Pro Debut. Must be low numbered. There's a little bit of whiting there. I hope that doesn't matter. I mean, and there's some whiting there again. Feel like I would have seen these before I submitted, but I got a 9. Oh, because it's out of 10. That's why I submitted it. Okay, very nice. And this was Chrome, so that definitely helps. This was one of the Chrome cards that you get in Topps Pro Debut. A lot of 9s right now, but the important thing is so far no 8s. I hate 8s. Marcel Reed from Prism. I do a lot of team breaks, and I pick the Aggies a lot. I guess it's just a numbered out of 249. I don't think there's anything special about it. It's just a numbered Marcel Reed. Yep, PSA 9. Really crushing these 9s, I'll say that. And then Christian Moore, he's a prospect for the Angels. I believe he's actually a pretty good prospect. I don't think he was a pretty good prospect 3 months ago when I submitted. Maybe he was. This is an autograph. You can see it says CPA right there. So let's take a look. Another 9. Ha! Okay. I'm not disappointed. It's just mix it up, PSA. Come on. This one I bought. This card I actually bought at a yard sale. So it kind of goes against my. I only collect Shohei Ohtani cards that I open or get in breaks. But since this is unlicensed, I'll probably just wind up selling it. It's a cool card. I didn't really know what the parallel was. I don't know if it was a red, a white. I figured I'd just take a picture of it, put it in through GameStop, and they take their picture, and PSA figures it out. So I got this at a yard sale. So let's see how I did. A 9. Okay, that's fair. This is the stained glass white wavy prism or something. I've got no idea, but okay. PSA 9 again, yard sale card. Just found it at some guy's table. I'll probably move that one because again, it's unlicensed. Nah. Cam Smith. Cam Smith. This is an autograph. He's a Houston Astro. It must have been a trade that I'm not aware of. So Cam Smith, third baseman of the Cubs, is an autograph. PSA 9. Cam Smith. I'm thinking of the same guy, right? Cam Smith. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a different Cam Smith, right? The Astros have a prospect named Cam Smith, I think. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. And then Jackson Chourio. There's no way this is just a base. This is going to be something. It's a Sapphire base. Okay, Sapphire base. PSA 10. Finally. One more to add to the 10. And Bryce Underwood. This is a refractor numbered. PSA 9 is on the very top of the stack, so I saw it. Just a base refractor. He's going to be a Heisman frontrunner going into next season, so hoping for a lot of good things out of him. Cam's going to bother me. It's Cam Smith, right? Is there 2 Cam Smiths, or did they trade for him? I don't know. Will Smith, I think this is Bowman's Best. Yep, 2019 Bowman's Best. Oh, this is an autograph. This is an autograph. I think it's numbered, to 75. PSA 8, numbered to 99. So there's our first 8. All right. Josh Lau. Must be an autograph. That would have been why I submitted this. Oh, no, it's the foil board. That's right. The light board logo variation. PSA 10. Very cool. Very cool. I think I've got another light board in here. This is Ricky Henderson. I believe this got a 10. I saw GameStop sent me an offer on this. I don't think it's too awfully valuable to be sent an offer on if it 9'd. So it probably got a 10. Yeah. That's a quasi color match. So I thought it looked kind of cool. GameStop will send you offers. They'll shoot you an email that says your grades are ready. And if you open that email, they won't tell you any of your grades, but if you scroll down, it will tell you your offers, but it won't give away any of the grades. So I saw they gave me an offer on like 3 or 4 cards, so I figured those are probably going to be 10s. Jung-Hoo Lee, this is not an autograph, so it's Sapphire, must be numbered. Nope, it's just a base, PSA 9. He did okay, I guess, in the World Baseball Classic. Gunnar Stockton is the next one from... I don't think this is an autograph. I just submitted another order today with 2 Gunnar Stockton autos, so I don't believe this one is, because, yeah, it's just a PSA 8 as Sapphire. All right. PSA 8 base Sapphire. Marcel Reed, another Marcel Reed. This is an image variation. I actually have 2 of these. I just submitted the other one today. So this is the image variation. This is him, I think, in a crop top and just celebrating. PSA 10, fantastic. So I can put this in my collection and figure out what I want to do with the other one when it comes in, depending on the grade. Very nice. That's a cool card. I like it. Another John Mateer. Like I said, I think I had 2 John Mateer autos, so I think this is one. It's not. It's a base Sapphire, PSA 9. A lot of 9s. And women, I believe this came back at PSA 10. This is a blue Prism or cracked ice. Parallel names are stupid. But I got an offer on this, I think of like $100. And I saw like PSA 10s were going for like 130, 140. So I think this is a 10. And it is. It's a cool card. Wemby is continuing to dominate in the NBA. All right. Closing things up here. We're almost 2/3 of the way done. Leo DeVry, this is an autograph from Topps Pro Debut. I had the Padres in a break. And even though he had been traded to the A's, he's a Padre in this set. And I got him an autograph. And actually now I have him in my fantasy team. So let's see how I did. PSA 9, I can take that. This will probably be a PC card. Again, Topps Pro Debut isn't a big, high-selling product, but you can get autographs of top prospects. So Leo DeVry, you try to get his Bowman autograph, it's probably going to be hundreds of dollars. This is, I don't know, PSA 9, this might not even be 100. Although he is crushing it. This is a Youthquake Yoshinobu Yamamoto. This has to be numbered. There's no chance I would have submitted a base Yoshi, I don't think. But again, this was 3 months ago. Let's take a look. PSA 9. Nope, it's just a base Youthquake. I think these are Breaker Delights only. I think you can only get Youthquakes in Breaker Delight boxes. So it's kind of a rare insert. That's probably why I did it. Also, his stuff's really hot because of the World Series, and he did okay in the World Baseball Classic. Actually, I think he did very well. Carlos Beltran. This is Topps Bob Ross. Bat on ball. This is a lot like the Mookie Betts that I submitted that got 9. This will probably 9 as well, just because the cards are like a paper type. Yeah. So it's a Carlos Beltran numbered to 50 in blue. Nice card. And on to the last stack. First up is going to be another Chris Brazel auto. If you remember, I submitted his orange out of 25 and got a PSA 9. I think this is his blue sparkle, and I got a 10. Very cool. His blue mini diamond. Sorry, not blue sparkle. Blue mini diamond. Jeremy Rodriguez. This is an autograph. You can see right there it has the CSPA Chrome Sapphire Prospect autograph. This is a Sapphire card, is my guess. I have no idea who this guy is. I guess he's still a prospect. But let's see what I got. An 8. Okay. That's a cool card. I mean, it's Sapphire, so it's a neat color match, I guess. Okay, an 8. Not as many 10s as I had hoped. I'm going to hold off on this one. Micah Alejado. This is Hawaii quarterback. He's basically the only player. I think Hawaii has 2 players in Bowman Chrome. He's the quarterback. He's okay. But, Hawaii fans, fans of small schools that don't really get a lot of representation always cheer them on. So I'd be willing to bet there's a market for him. There must be, or I wouldn't have submitted this. So it came back to PSA 10. That's a very cool card. Very cool card. Brady Montgomery, I believe this is... I don't think this is... It's an autograph. I don't think it's a snack pack. I think it's just a card. He's a good prospect. You saw he was taken 12th overall. It's an autograph. Let's see. A 9. Okay. Shiny purple on card. Yeah, it's an on-card auto. PSA 9. A lot of 9s. A lot of 9s. This card I'm about 90% certain is a 10. When I got my offers, this card they were offering me, I think, like $450. So it tells me it's probably a PSA 10. And it is. This is from the Murakami Tokyo series. I did his pitching card and got an 8 in my last PSA order. The hitting got a 10, which is weird that this card's like $400 or $500, which I don't understand because the box, you're guaranteed to get this card in a box. So maybe a PSA 10 is just hard to get. I'm not sure, but this is going to look sick in my collection. I tell you that. That's going to look really nice. This next one is Abubakar Traore. He plays for Notre Dame. It's an autograph. It's probably not a base, but it must be something for me to have gotten it graded. But let's take a look. PSA 8. Orange, it's out of 25, that's why. PSA 8. A lot more 8s than I would have liked. I mean, 4, but still a lot more than I liked. And then that brings us to our final 4, plus this one I'm holding off to the side. So first up is another college auto, Colin Simmons. Again, must be a low-numbered card. Nope, just numbered to 150. Another Blue Mini. These Blue Mini Diamonds are getting 10s, I tell you. It's a cool card if you're a Texas fan. Oh, yes. I forgot I had this one. I'm looking at that. Huh, okay. I forgot I had a Sam Levitt. I don't think this is I'm pretty certain this is non-autograph. I don't think I have any Sam Levitt autos. I believe this is just numbered to 50. I think it's Sapphire. I think it's, I want to say numbered to 50. I could be wrong. PSA 9. Yep, it's a Sapphire numbered to 50. Cool card. He is he still the Arizona State quarterback or did he transfer? I don't recall, but nice card, nice card. And that brings us to our last few cards. This is a Juan Soto rookie card because they have his minor league stats. I'm sorry, let me center it because they have his minor league stats on it. So I'm not sure why yeah, it's a rookie card. I don't remember what it looked like. Oh, it was just his, okay, his 1983 variation. Cool, cool card. All right, that brings us to our last two. This one is, you can see, is a little bit thicker because it is a Shohei Ohtani canvas. Back in the day when you bought boxes of museum collection, each box of museum collection had a sketch card. And I happen to get a Shohei Ohtani sketch card. In fact, I've got another Ohtani sketch card, which is weird. I've only bought like 5 boxes of museum collection, and 2 of them had Ohtani sketch cards. But here's one of them. It's a sketch card. It got at least an 8, but it's thick. It's a different material. It's a PC card, so it got at least an 8, so I'm happy. But a 10 would make me thrilled. I got a 9. I can live with that. PC. It's a nice card. That's a cool card. 2023 Museum Collection. Canvas Collection. And then this one. This is a big one. This is Anthony Rogers. He's a running back for Ohio State. I think he's transferred. I'm not 100% certain. But this is a Sapphire Auto numbered to 10. So this is a big one. This, not necessarily going to be the biggest card in the set. I think that Shohei Murakami is. But this is still a pretty good card. So it got at least an 8. But we're going to have our fingers crossed. We're going to hope for a 6. Or, sorry, not 6. I was looking at the Brandon Miller right here, who got a 6. I had 6 in my head. Hoping for a 10. It got at least an 8. I can live with a 9. A 10. Bang. That's a good one. He is a very, very high prospect. Again, I think he transferred out of Ohio State, but this is a big one. So I'm very happy that that got a PSA 10. So if you take a look at how we did, box is empty. So we got I'll take 4 8s, in a 37 card order. So in a 40 card order, I got 4 8s, although I did get 3 crappy cards. So that's 7 subpar out of 37. But big old stack of 9s, pretty decent stack of 10s. I think PSA is definitely turning up a bit. And again, on these 3, I feel like I would have noticed all the imperfections, but maybe I didn't, who knows. But anyway, let me know in the comments which of these cards were your favorite. I think the Ohtani Murakami and this guy. I think these two are my favorites. But you let me know in the comments which are your favorites. Thank you as always for watching this video, guys. And remember, let me fix that. Sorry, it has to be neat before I turn off the video. And remember, you are loved.